What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Wisco Madman coming at you with another live reaction. Took a little hiatus, went to see family and all kinds of stuff. I was having a lot of fun doing some personal life stuff. So now I'm coming back, and I just want to get into this concert for crickets that dropped during the week. I debated doing the reaction during the week. I know Captain Kirk got his right off the bat. He was on it this go. But I wanted to give it a little bit more time, actually have some rest when I check it out rather than going in it haphazardly like I have in the past. Not necessarily with Upchurch, but just with some releases, I'm all like, oh, I gotta check this whole album out, and by the end, I'm like ready to fall asleep because I'm just exhausted. Not because it wasn't good shit, but just because I'm fucking tired, But okay, so I am looking to try to find some of this shit on YouTube. It looks like what he's dropped is Sex and a Lighter and one other one on the actual YouTube channel. Otherwise, Jumps the Gun. That's the other one that he dropped. CMD Shaft put a bunch of the stuff online under his channel, so I will probably try to give those views too before I just pull it up on Spotify. But we're gonna have to start with Spotify because I don't see Don't Ever Die. I don't think CMD Shaft dropped that one particularly. So let's go ahead and go to my React. Cool. And if you guys haven't noticed, I have a little bit of a new setup. No more snowboard in the background. MGK, I guess you guys didn't always see that if you noticed me looking over this way. That's because that's where I used to be. That was my couch and everything else. Now I actually have a halfway decent fucking chair to sit in. And my back don't hurt so damn bad when I'm doing this shit. So that'll be... Oh, I just dropped myself. Just like disappear. I'm trying to fuck with the tilt here. But yeah, so now I actually have some decent back support and shit, so I'm not dying while I'm doing this, and I can go as long as I feel like going now. But like I said, we'll have to start with Spotify, and I don't have the share screen up yet, but we'll get her. Right, yeah. So, assuming y'all can hear me all right, I'm pretty sure you can. Go ahead and give me ones in chat for those of you who are in chat here, just to verify that my audio is going all right off the bat, because this is, like, I did replug in everything, so I want to make sure that I'm not going on and on and on and nobody can fucking hear me, because that would suck. But, cool. Appreciate you, BB. British Bulldog in the house. Yeah. So, rather than me going on and on, one last thing I want to say before we get into this. Well, actually, I'll read through the list of the names if you guys didn't already know, but I want to explain this first. So, lately with my reactions, you guys probably seen them on some of the Upchurch reactions that I did drop about 7 days ago, 10 days ago, whatever it was. And I had done a watch through where I watched the whole video and just rocked out to it and everything. Kind of took mental notes and then went back and restarted. This will be the first album review where I want to do that to every single song as it happens. So, to explain how I'm going to do it with an album review, rather than listening to the whole album, going back to the start and then commenting on it, we're just going to listen to each song fully through, whatever reactions, rocking out, whatnot. Go back to the start of said song. Like in this case, we'll start with Don't Ever Die. Listen to the whole thing. Go back to the start of it. And then I'll give you my commentary throughout the song on what I thought about different things or bars that I caught, stuff like that. So, that being said, it looks like we got 14 songs on here. Don't Ever Die, Writer's Room, Jumps the Gun, Mind the Fall, Sugar Sugar Honey, Rodeo, County Ain't Fair. We'll do a double check on that anyway, even though I already did the reaction to it. Sex and a Lighter, Concert for Crickets, If I Was a Truck. Again, we'll do a reaction to it as part of the album review. Wine in a Crystal, or Wine and Crystal, Change in the Ashtray, The Other Country Boy, and Lasso of Gold. The Other Country Boy, that one's from a while back, I think. So that'll be a double react too, I'm pretty sure, because I've already checked that one out. I don't know. My memory's off. I've been out of the game for a week, and now I can't remember what I've done and what I haven't done, but I'm pretty sure I've checked that one out too. So let's go ahead and jump up into this one. It's Upchurch's Don't Ever Die. If it would play for me, that would be great. There it is.
Got the hell out of Dodge going forward in a Chevy, it's a truck line off the rip. I ain't 21 no more, no need to mention any kind of beer that I may sip. No time for the strip when you're living these risks, feeding these dogs and cutting these pigs, working like a hog trying to pay them bills for a V8 on gravel and a couple good years.
I love that fucking guitar. And for a second there, and I know I said I was going to listen through the whole thing, but I had to pause it because I'm like, I know that guitar. I know this song. Like, why do I know this song? This is one of the ones that he must have shown us a long time ago, like probably, 6 months ago, a few months ago, whatever the hell it was, when he was showing what he had in the chamber. So, sorry, I'll shut up and we'll keep listening.
Go to heaven if I'm good, but I'm bad to the bone, and I don't wanna change shit. Redneck rock star at any Waffle House, even if it is 2 a.m. Smoking joints out front, swapping good times, watching for the police creeping on by. Fist bump country boys can't survive. We the last of a breed that don't ever die. Go to hell if I mean, but I love summer heat, so it won't be that bad. Roll in a drop top, all matte black with flames painted on the side. We be kicking up dust, being too loud. The devil might end up getting kicked out. Charlie Daniels said, punch you in the mouth. We the last of a breed that don't ever die. The spirit of the down home. You could tear me apart on my own frontier. Every piece turns like it's chrome. And there's a hole in my heart, plug it with my own hand. Take all the hate as a couple grains of sand. Now go build a castle from the tears I shed. We the last of a breed that don't ever die. We the last of a breed that don't ever die.
So like I said right off the bat, and I know I got a little bit of a lag going on with my computer, but yeah, dude, it's I love that fucking guitar. And the drum set, I don't think the portion I heard had the drum set in it yet. It was just that guitar riff. But That is such a chill ass way to intro a fucking album, man. That is such a fucking chill ass way to intro the album. And there's something about the Charlie Daniels reference that he had in there, punch you in the mouth or whatever. Fucking had me laughing. But we'll go ahead and start it back from the beginning.
Got the hell out of Dodge going forward in a Chevy. It's a truck line off the rail. I ain't 21 no more, no need to mention any kind of beer that I may sip. No time for the strip when you're living these risks. Feeding these dogs and cutting these fish. Working like a hog trying to pay them bills for a V8 on gravel and a couple good.
Yo, that's relatable as hell. What do you say? Working like a hog, trying to pay these bills. Like, if I heard that right, like, ain't that the truth, bro? Ain't that the fucking truth? Be working our asses off for this shit. This is the kind of, like, fucking country music that we all want, man. Chill as fuck, like, relatable, not this fucking constantly bitching about a girl, or not, fucking, like, California beach country bullshit. Like, nah, it's, like, legit fucking stuff we can feel, stuff we're all going through.
Yeah. Go to heaven if I'm good, but I'm bad to the bone, and I don't wanna change shit.
And that was another thing, like, when I was rocking out of this song, doing that snap, just going with the snap, man. Like, this the kind of song that reminds me of old school shit, like back in the day when I was growing up, when I was in band class and shit like that. You always snap your fingers to shit. When's the last fucking time you heard a song on the radio that made you do this shit, you know? Like, you kind of doing that, like, old, what is that, like Beatles shit or like folksy shit? Like, man, I feel that shit.
Redneck rock star at any Waffle House, even if it is 2 a.m. Smoke.
Yo, I even fuck with a Waffle House here. I don't give a shit. I will go to the hood just to get some cheap ass fucking breakfast when I don't feel like making it.
Joints out front, swapping good times, watching for the police creeping on by. Fist bump, country boys can't survive. We the last of a breed that don't ever die.
The only thing I can sing along with is I Can Match a No when he does shit like that. And I love that when he does just it makes you feel good. Like, you singing this shit in the car, man, you can just belt out that fucking note, the whole 9 yards. Like, I love it.
We the last of a breed that don't ever die. Oh, we the last of a breed that don't ever die. Go to hell if I mean, but I love summer heat, so it won't be that bad. Roll.
I love that, cause he be like that southern boy that don't mind that fucking heat, the humidity. I ain't gonna lie, like, if hell really is the fucking burning place we've always been told, and that's where I end up, man, that'd be fucking torture for me. I can deal with the cold a whole lot more than I can deal with that heat.
In the drop top, all matte black with flames painted on the side. We be kicking up dust, being too loud. The devil might end up getting kicked out. Charlie Daniels said, punch you in the mouth. We the last of a breed that don't ever die. We the last of a breed that don't ever die. Oh, we the last of a breed that don't ever die. Came to earth as a volunteer for the spirit of the down home. You could tear me apart on my own frontier. Every piece turns like it's chrome. And there's a hole in my heart, plug it with my own hand. Take all the...
See, I think that's another thing for me. Like, he mentions frontier there. He talks about pioneer and frontier, and these different like old West terms, and that's like for me moving to Colorado, being out in the true West, like here, Wyoming, fucking Utah, like that's the fucking West. And I can really fucking relate to him because apparently for him, and I can't claim to know a lot about Tennessee. I do need to visit Tennessee more, but all I've gotten is like Memphis and Nashville, and to me that's not really what Tennessee's all about. It just happens to be some cool place to go. But like I need to check out the Smokies and all that stuff because frontier type shit, like I can fuck with that. You know, I can fuck with that nature, the throwback. Like you see my fucking background, like all nature. I thought that would be fitting for this album because I figured it was supposed to be more of a country album, and that's one of the reasons why I love Church so much, is that he really makes you relate to that country shit that we grew up with. What up, Judy?
Hey, there's a couple grains of sand. Now go build a castle from the tears I shed. We the last of a breed that don't ever die. We the last of a breed that don't ever die. Oh, we the last of a breed that don't ever die.
And that soft way of saying die and playing the echo in it, like, I think that was a perfect end to the opener on this album. I really do. So, in case you guys see me disappear again, I forgot to make my coffee before we got started, so I'm going to get that going while we play this next one. Shouldn't take me long, and we'll be back to the reacting. So, this one is Upchurch's Writer's Room.
I ain't driving in traffic, just sit in rooms with actors just to write what sounds good, so the fans believe their actions. Then they hit you with the yee-haw, hit the Opry Mills Mall, dress up like us just to fake it down here draw. My veins ain't lines, that was someone's idea, and my DNA realer than the Grammys they give. Replace a writer's room with a Harley or two, less pop radio and more Chris LeDoux. Drive away from the city till the street lights fade, and this beach is being sold out of Chevrolet. You wanna roll with the best, gotta live like one. Ain't no faking when you hear the story when they're gone. Put a cowboy's hat on top of his tomb, 'cause when we leave it's in a writer's room. Nobody wailing on my fame after I lay in the grave. Cash dead, still cash being made on Cash's name. The museum glasses where the lies are all displayed, illuminated with a sad look on their face. In the future, I'm a glitch, a folk story for the stick. They figured out the blueprint, ain't living real shit. Replace a writer's room with a Harley or two, less pop radio and more Chris LeDoux. Drive away from the city where the street lights fade, and this peach is being sold out of Chevrolet. You wanna roll with the best, better live like one. Ain't no faking when you hear the story when we're gone. Put a cowboy's hat
Dude, I really love that whole concept of that song. Like, for me, being that I'm not huge on the Hollywood, the Nashville, the scripted type shit with music. Like, of course, it's gonna be scripted. They're like Church is writing songs, right? I mean, he does riffs too, but I love that he continues to address the issue that is just pumping out this bullshit, this blueprint, as he said, of fucking music. Like, BB, it ain't no tea here. I got coffee. Well, espresso actually, but that's why I had to mute, because I had to steam my milk, and that shit's loud as fuck. But anyway, yeah, dude, I like this one because it paints that picture of like, hey, we got the algorithm, we got this shit figured out, we know what hits on the radio, like, we know what the call is, what the play is, to get y'all to listen to our music and to vibe with our music so we can sell ad time. Because that's all they fucking care about. Sell the music, sell an ad space on radio stations, on YouTube, whatever. So, yeah, dude, I fuck with this whole topic. But I will say more as we go back through it.
I ain't driving in traffic, just sit in rooms with actors just to write what sounds good. So the fans believe their actions, then they hit you with the yee-haw. Hit the Opry Mills Mall, dress up like us just to fake the down here draw.
Oh, damn it. My space bar didn't work, sorry guys. So we're gonna go and listen to that part again. But they hit you with the yee-haw, like that, man. I ain't gonna lie, I love it when people throw that yeehaw in there like Granger Smith with the fucking yee. But if you notice, I can do it like perfect. But man, I hate that it's we know what you're gonna like, so we're gonna throw this in every song now. Like, come on, man, just be more natural about it. We love natural more than we love anything, I think, or at least that's the way I am.
Just sit in rooms with actors just to write what sounds good. So the fans believe their actions, then they hit you with the yee-haw. Hit the Opry Mills Mall, dress up like us just to fake the down here draw. My veins ain't lines, that was someone's idea. And my DNA realer than the Grammys day.
My veins ain't lines. I'm gonna have to listen to that part again, dude. I almost kind of want a lyric video on some of this shit so I can actually, like, follow. Because I'm horrible with catching lyrics. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I can catch a lot of different things in songs. But catching every word in a song, I will never fucking claim that. What up, Kusuma?
Dress up like us just to fake it down here draw. My veins ain't
fake that down here draw. Like, yeah, part of that yeehaw shit. That's true. I mean, you want to talk about faking a down here draw, bruh. I'm going to get some hate for this one, and Church would probably even hate me for this one. But Reba, you want to talk about an exaggerated fucking fake-ass accent? Oh my good God. That woman is playing that draw, and has been for decades.
Small, dress up like us just to fake it down here draw. My veins ain't lines, that was someone's idea.
My veins ain't lines, that was someone's idea. I think what he's saying there, if I'm catching it fully, is I live this life that I'm talking about. It ain't someone's idea that they came up with, ooh, this would go good in this song. Nah, he's like, man, I live this shit.
My veins ain't lines, that was someone's idea. My DNA realer than the Grammys they give. Replace a writer's room with a Harley or two. Less pine, pretty
know, and I didn't really say it exactly like this, but I figure it's pretty well given that a vast majority of music artists have ghostwriters. People they don't give credit. Just like when I was talking to Kalani about producing, a lot of people don't give producers credit. They're just like, hey, I'll pay for this beat from y'all. Alright? Cool. I ain't gonna mention you though. You know, like, in that case, it's fucking over the producer. But in this case, it's not even, I mean, I guess it kind of is fucking over the ghostwriter, but it's also kind of like taking credit for the shit they came up with. Like, Chase Rice has written a lot of shit. Hardy has written a lot of shit. Like, you know what I mean? God damn, Judy, you're behind. Be nice to Reba. I knew people would give me some hate for that one, but, you know, Reba's got a place in my heart still. I mean, she's got credit for doing a lot for country as far as I'm concerned. But I could never listen to her music. She drives me nuts.
And this beach is being sold out of Chevrolet. You wanna roll with the best, gotta live like one. Ain't no faking when you hear the story when they're gone. Put a cowboy's hat.
Now, ain't that the fucking truth? Mark my fucking words. They are going to figure out a way to make these dudes that have these ghostwriters that are talking about all this shit that relates to us. They're gonna find a way to fabricate their lives to make them, oh, they were this guy, they were that guy. Willie Nelson actually did this shit. Even Reba, you know, the shit talking that I did for her, she lives what she's talking about. She is an artist that I truly believe is honest about what she's singing about. It comes from her heart. You know, who else we got? Like Johnny Cash, and we got fucking Waylon Jennings. All these old country stars really were living these lives, right? Before, I mean, they were controlled then, but they weren't controlled as much as artists are now. And Misty, your dinner's on the table. Love y'all. But yeah, dude, let's bring back the actual honest artists. Let's give credit to the people who truly sing about what they live, not just some fucking blueprint for this is what works.
On top of his tongue, 'cause when we leave, it's in a rider.
Yeah, Hank Williams Jr. is another one, Judy. Definitely.
Nobody wailing on my fame after I lay in the grave.
See what he did there? See what he did there? I like that. I missed it the first time we listened to this shit, but I caught it there. Nobody wailing on my fame.
Wailing on my fame after I lay in.
Like, wailing. He was playing with words there a little bit.
The grave, cash dead, still cash being made.
And then he goes to Cash, obviously.
Cash's name. The museum glasses where the lies are all displayed, illuminated with a sad look on their face. In the future, I'm a glitch, a folk story for the stick that figured out the.
Oh damn! I gotta wait for that shit to come all the way from Britain. Come on now, Misty. Sorry, y'all that are on rewatch. Misty just said my dinner's in the mail. That's why I'm laughing.
Blueprint ain't living real shit. Replace a writer's room with a audio tune. Less pop radio and more Chrysler Dune. Drive away from the city where the street lights fade. And this peach is being sold out of Chevrolet. You wanna roll with the best.
You know, that is some of the best food. Some of the best, like, produce you can get is the ones that are getting sold out of the fucking moving vans and the back of trucks. Like, they got that shit here, too. Like, even in kind of in the city. It's not really downtown, but like over in Thornton, we got some of that shit. Brighton, they got that shit. Like, I don't think where we got it over this way, but I can't really think. But like, kind of by where I work, like Idaho Springs and shit. Like, got one at the gas station over by work, dude. Peaches, fucking Palisade peaches. I mean, I'm never a huge fan of peaches. I'll have them, but everybody breaks them Palisades up. That shit's good.
Live like one. Ain't no faking when you hear the story when we're gone. Put a cowboy's hat on top of his town. 'Cause when we leave, it's in a writer's room. A writer's room.
You know, you actually bring up a good point, Misty. Church is an epic wordsmith. And although not many can compare to Eminem, I mean, the man with the thesaurus, the dictionary, the fucking... He can come up with everything. What I will say... Yeah, see, I've had some peach cobbler. That shit's good. But that's a lot of added sugar, and that's why that shit's so good. But anyway, what I was getting at is... So M is without a doubt a legend. And he does have songs where he's a lyricist. Like, he really has a meaning to the song, right? But he also has a lot of coke-fueled songs where he's just showing us that the motherfucker knows how to say one word like 7 different ways because he's got the fucking thesaurus. Like, bruh. At least what I'm getting at with Church is just about every bit of his lyricism has a fucking meaning behind it. It's not just rhyming. Like, most of it has a story that he's telling, and he's rhyming while telling that story. So, yeah, I absolutely, yeah. Church is the Shakespeare of the South. I didn't come up with that. That's all Misty, but I can't disagree.
Writer's room. A writer's
Southern Bardcore. Alright, now you're getting into fucking poetry or legends that I don't even know what you're talking about there, baby. Like, Southern Bardcore. Alright, you're gonna have to fill me in. But anyway, so, yeah, man, He's actually said it before. So Misty's actually, I've heard him say that when he called himself a hillbilly Shakespeare. So I mean I guess that would be a fair enough statement that he's already said. Bulldog loves bardcore rap. I got you. Alright. So that's probably why. I'll have to check that out sometime too then, apparently. But speaking of which, Bulldog, did you see that shit? So you're the one that had me check out MC Abdul. You see how much that fucking video's taken off now? Jesus Christ. Apparently it's the political commentary section now. Which, I mean, I'm more or less just stayed out at like 90% of it because ain't my battle. But I'll have to check out some more MC Abdul for sure. But yeah, that was really probably... I think that Writer's Room is going to be one of my favorites off this album, just for the topic that he chose, the talking about the blueprint and stuff like that. That's definitely a good one. Oh, MC Abdul is? I didn't know that. I know they finally opened the southern border, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, that whole thing's a fucking mess. But we'll leave that alone for now. So this next one is Upchurch's Jumps the Gun. Let's jump up in it.
A couple bullet holes in my heart, even though I smile like I ain't been shot. Better times riddled in the door of a Ford. Wish I would have been warned. The risk of your love will be the death of me. Then I could finally rest in peace. A couple bullet holes never hurt no one. It's always the one who jumps the gun. Who jumps the gun? The one who jumps the gun. But a couple bullet holes never hurt no one. Lately I've been dancing and dodging the lightning, two-stepping in hailstorms that's so deathly icy. Can't poison the mighty, born with veins of ivy. Gatekeeper of country and modern day timing. I'm labeled a Nello, I smile when they say it. I ride my street glide on that Nash Vegas pavement. I'm yelling at tourists, get the hell out of my way. You should take your ass home and off the top of Aldanes. A couple bullet holes in my heart, even though I smile like I ain't been shot. Better times riddled in the door of a Ford. Wish I would have been born. The risk of your love will be the death of me. Then I can finally rest in peace. A couple bullet holes never hurt no one. It's always the one who jumps the gun. Who jumps the gun? The one who jumps the gun. But a couple bullet holes never hurt no one. If I'm underneath some neon, I only want the moon. Put the static in the speaker so it ain't a perfect tune. Crack the window so we blend in with the fog around the curves. Yeah, I'm country, country, baby, all my wounds don't even hurt. I replace a band-aid with a fist full of dirt. Country came to town for sold out concerts. I could hypnotize the moon and put it in a lady's purse. Then she shoot me with a Ruger for trying to put her above. A couple bullet holes in my heart, even though I smile like I ain't been shot. Better times riddled in the door of a Ford. Wish I would have been born. The risk of your love will be the death of me. Then I can finally rest in peace. A couple bullet holes never hurt no one. It's always the one who jumps the gun. Who jumps the gun? The one who jumps the gun. But a couple bullet holes never hurt no one.
I like it. I like it. It's definitely catchy. It had me vibing the whole time. Like, I had to mute the mic because I just wanted to clap along with it. But it's one of those ones where you can just kind of rock with it, you know? It's got that kind of beat. It's got that kind of riff. Like, I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it. But, yeah. Let's just go back to the beginning on that one. And I'll save most of my commentary for rechecking it.
A couple bullet holes in my heart, even though I smile like I ain't been shot. Better times riddled in the door of a Ford. Wish I would have been warned. The risk of your love will be the death of me. Then I can finally rest in peace. A couple bullet holes never hurt no one. It's always the one who jumps the gun. Who jumps the gun? The one who jumps the gun. But a couple bullet holes never hurt no one. Lately I've been dancing.
I love how he says that. A couple bullet holes don't hurt no one.
Dodging the lightning, two-stepping in hailstorms that's so deadly icy. Can't poison the mighty, born with veins of ivy. Gatekeeper of country and modern-day timing. I'm labeled an outlaw, I smile when they say it. I ride my street glide on that Nash Vegas pavement. I'm yelling at tourists, get the hell out of my way. You should take your ass home and off the top of Aldanes. A couple bullet holes in my heart, even though I smile like I ain't been shot. Better times riddled in the door of a Ford. Wish I would've been born. The risk of your love will be the death of me. Then I can finally rest in peace. A couple bullet holes never hurt no one. It's always the one who jumps the gun. Who jumps the gun? The one who jumps the gun. But a couple bullet holes never hurt no one. If I'm underneath some neon, I only want the moon. Put the static in the speaker so it ain't a perfect tune. Crack the window so we blend in with the fog around the curves. Yeah, I'm country, country, baby, all my wounds don't even hurt. I replace a band-aid with a fist full of dirt. Country came to town for sold-out concerts. I could hypnotize the moon and put it in a lady's purse. Then she shoot me with a Ruger for trying to put her above. A couple.
I love. I don't know if that's like a shoot the moon type reference or whatever, but it just kind of makes me smile when I hear him say that line, talk about putting the moon in a lady's purse and until she shoots me with a Ruger type shit. Like, shit's funny. But what up, Elise?
Bullet holes in my heart, even though I smile like I ain't been shot. Better times riddled in the door of a Ford. Wish I would've been born. The risk of your love will be the death of me. Then I can finally rest in peace. A couple bullet holes never hurt no one. It's always the one who jumps the gun. Who jumps the gun? The one who jumps the gun. But a couple bullet holes never hurt no one.
Yeah, as far as breakdown goes on that one, I noticed that I didn't have much commentary on it. There were a couple like slick lines or whatever that I liked, but most of the joy out of that song comes with the clap along, the riff makes you just want to vibe. Like, I fuck with it for sure, but it's not one I can break down as much. But honestly, I didn't expect any of this album to be much of a breakdown thing because it's more country than it is rap. But still, you know how I do it. So this next one is Upchurch's Mind the Fall. Oh, and I done fucked up because I've been doing this. I actually pulled this one up on the other, on YouTube. That's my bad, guys. Like I said, I want to make sure that I give views to the YouTube channel, if I can get it to work. And it looks like no go, huh? Okay. Really? Now I can't get any screen share. That's awesome. I love when it decides to not work for me. Just went totally fucking AWOL on me. Give me 1 second, guys. Once I get this fucking screen to go back, we're gonna stay on Spotify because apparently... Oh, wait. I think I got it. Maybe-ish. My share screen's working weird as fuck. So, save. Okay. Alright, you guys can see that. Looks good. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do this on YouTube. As long as it continues to work for me right now. And give him a few views on here. Which is actually kind of surprising to me that he's only got 40,000. But I think it's also because, like it says, provided to YouTube by CMD Shaft. So it's not like something that Church just posted to this. This is like whatever the fuck through through the same people that send me the fucking copyrights. So, anyway, so this one is Upchurch's Mind the Fall.
Your eyes got me high.
Yo, I gotta pause this shit right off the bat. I know we're supposed to be just, reacting through no talk right for the first go, but Bulldog, you are 100% right. The genre is church. Like, the boy Church is his own goddamn genre.
Hey, I ain't worried about wings. Your lips get me tipsy. Like the strip at 17. Dance your hips and your hand asleep. On the way outskirts of Music City. Let me play your heartstring and my tall pine trees. Like the fall, I don't wanna leave you alone. If I'm the one going on a limb, let me feed your soul till there ain't a leaf left to hit the ground and lose its color slow. As long as there's leaving left, then I don't mind the fall. Then I don't mind the fall. Then I don't mind the fall. I don't mind the fall. Your smile is my wine, and I hope you spill every kiss on me. You're wildest of nights when the bonfire goes to sleep. I throw a blanket and a worn out Jeep. The window rolled down so we could breathe, 'cause you took my breath with a burnt CD and the top country hits of some THC. Like the fall, I don't wanna leave you alone. If I'm the one going on a limb, let me feed your soul till there ain't a leaf left to hit the ground and lose its color slow. As long as there's leaving left, then I don't mind the fall. Then I don't mind the fall. Then I don't mind the fall. No, I don't mind the fall. No, I don't mind the fall. Like the fall, I don't wanna leave you alone. If I'm the one going on a limb, let me feed your soul till there ain't a leaf left on the ground to lose its color slow. As long as there's leaving left, then
Fuck yeah, man. You know, the one thing towards the end of that song that I got to thinking about, and that's one of the other reasons why I wanted YouTube, is because I knew it would have the full screen of the album cover. Because I do love that fucking album cover. Perfect blues, got nice accents, the fucking cabin in the woods, like, that's the dream life for me. Like, that's it's funny, that's kind of what I left in Wisconsin. I almost had the chance for the cabin in the woods kind of thing up in Tomahawk with a contract, the whole 9 yards for work. And now I'm here, and don't get me wrong, like, I love Denver to death, but it's kind of like a visit once a week kind of thing, or once a month kind of thing, not a live here. So that's kind of what I'm working towards, is to get my ass back to the mountains. But my whole point was, I think by this song, and this song really encompassed it. This album is just a chill fucking vibe. Like, if you noticed, I kind of had my eyes closed. I was leaning back. Like, I could fucking fall asleep to this shit, man. I really could. Like, for real. And on a side note from this song, if you guys haven't noticed my fidgety ass, like, just what I needed, a fucking chair that I can spin back and forth, because now I'm, like, all over the fucking place, because, you know, I'm hyper. So maybe you'll see me stay on longer lives now, because I could just sit in this fucking chair all day long, man. I love it. But let's go on the recap. That background, it's very faint. If you guys aren't listening through higher quality speakers, you might not hear it, or maybe like your AirPods or something like that will pick it up. But that background right there, right at the start, reminds me of EDM. Reminds me of like dubstep or melodic dubstep, like how Illenium does that shit. Like, you guys have heard me play Illenium before, which you probably won't hear me play Illenium anymore, because I don't want to get my PP slapped anymore from YouTube. You know, not as far as music goes. I made it this long, and I'll let them slap my PP for my opinions rather than copyrights. Anyway, that I don't know what to call it, but it's like an electric muffled choir. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, I love that effect, though. That's my point. I love that fucking effect.
Your eyes got me high, and I ain't worried about wings. Your lips get me tipsy, like the strip at 17. Dance your hips and your hand asleep on the way outskirts of Music City. Let me play your heartstring and my tall pine trees. Like the fall, I don't wanna leave you alone. If I'm the one going on a limb, let me feed your soul till there ain't a leaf left.
That's what I was gonna say about this album. Thank you, Misty, for reminding me of the cricket theme. So I got distracted in my head, as I do. Concert for cricket, like this put me to sleep. That was exactly what I was kind of getting at with the put me to sleep. It's a concert for the crickets. It's an album to put you to sleep, to put the crickets to sleep even. Like, it's just so fucking chill, that whole goddamn vibe. But that's right, Electric Cricket Choir is what reminded me of that. And that is a good name for what that effect is at the start. It's kind of like an electric cricket choir.
Have to hit the ground and lose its color slow. As long as there's leaving left, then I don't mind the fall. Then I don't mind the fall. Then I don't mind the fall.
This is another one of those where you could just go to that beat, like the tambourine, the kind of like real faint click in the background, kind of, you know.
I don't mind the fall. Your smile is my wine, and I hope you spill every kiss on me. Your wildest of nights when the bonfire goes to sleep. I throw a blanket and a worn out Jeep, the window rolled down so we could breathe. Cause you took my breath with a burnt CD and the top country hits of some THC. Like the fall, I don't wanna leave you alone. If I'm the one going on a limb, let me feed your soul till there ain't a leaf left to hit the ground and lose its color slow. As long as there's leaving left, then I don't.
you know, the way he was so poetic about the no leaf left to fall just reminds me of the, as far as views go, especially kind of like what you see behind me right now. Yeah, I can see my background on my other screen. So, um, but you see them snowy mountains that were just there a second ago. That here in Colorado, that's like the perfect time because we still have the snowy mountaintops, which I think are the prettiest. But you have all the multicolored leaves to go along with it. Like fall is truly beautiful in Colorado. And like Telluride, probably my favorite fucking place to see fall because that was the one trip I took with a buddy. We called it a friendcation or whatever because it was a group of like 10 of us rented a house and shit. But super beautiful area during the fall, man. Super.
Don't mind the fall. Then I don't mind the fall. Then I don't mind the fall. No, I don't mind the fall.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. I love how he carries notes. Right where I paused it, he just, the way he does that kind of shit, like, I almost want to say like a reminiscent vibe or what the fuck that is, but he carries that note and it just, love it. Okay, and I didn't go back far enough, so it was like halfway through the note. So we'll go right there, probably.
I don't mind the fall.
Right here.
No, I don't mind the fall. No, I don't mind the fall. Like the fall, I don't want to leave you alone. If I'm the one going on land, let me feed your soul till there ain't a leaf left on the ground to lose its color slow. As long as there's leaving left, then
Yeah, I don't mind the fall. Dude, he is truly fucking killing this damn album, man. He's killing this fucking album. We got Sugar Sugar Honey is up next, but I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube video for that. Quite certain I seen one. Oh. Son of a bitch! Dude, I am not kidding you. I looked for 15 minutes before I started this. Swear to God, looked for a whole 15 minutes for this fucking playlist, and I could not find the fucking playlist for it. Sure shit, now I fucking find the playlist. God damn it, man. Ugh. So we're gonna do the rest on YouTube now. I'm gonna close Spotify out so it doesn't slow my computer down. Son of a bitch. Anyway, so we got Sugar Sugar Honey is up next, and then I'll have to pull it up on my phone or whatever just to make sure that it's in the right order, because I do still want to make sure that the album is in the proper order, which I might even do it while I'm listening to the Sugar Sugar Honey. Might go ahead and check this order quick, or I could even actually just hurry up and do it before we start. So we'll do the check on that. Then we're going to do a quick bathroom and water break while we're at it, actually, because caffeine, now I need a bathroom break. And I need water, so. Sugar Sugar Honey, Rodeo, County Fair, yup. Sex and a Lighter, yeah. Concert for Crickets, self-titled, If I Was a Truck, Wine and Crystal, Changing the Ashtray, The Other Country Boy. Yep, it's all in the right order, so we're good. Alright, I will hit the mute real quick here, guys, and I will be right back. Alright. So, this one is Sugar Honey, Upchurch.
I don't wanna lead you on. I'm not the one for party all night long. No more. I done slammed that door. It all starts with a long neck, then ends with a long text. Budweiser bottles had us being nothing less than a hot mess in a one-ton crew cab. But what I want and needed two different things. My ears gotta hear a lot of bit of that twang. Give me a red rag top with the engine still running. A pretty redhead when it's dark in Georgia. 2 dozen roses 'cause you're down home goes. Get your red lipstick when you give me sugar honey. Give me sugar honey. I don't wanna sing you a song, but I wanna make you a poem. When everyone's ears hear what I wrote, you end up one of those old love quotes. With the bass and the wave, baby, no jumbo. Don't hang downtown, rather stay at home. Getting stoned on the porch, couple low farm dogs. Smelling like hose pipe water from a hay ball. No shirt that says, hey y'all. Don't need to spell out how I talk, oh no. The slang's understood where I come from. Give me a red rag top with the engine still running. A pretty redhead when it's dark in Georgia. 2 dozen roses 'cause you're down home goes. Get your red lipstick when you give me sugar honey. Give me sugar honey. Less neon strip, more neon moon. Still carry big iron like whaling would do. More achy, breaky hearts, fish for love in all the dark. There's a long black train carrying my heart to a red rag top with the engine still running. A pretty redhead when it's dark in Georgia. 2 dozen roses 'cause you're down home goes. Get your red lipstick when you give me sugar honey. Top with the engine still running. Pretty redhead when it's dark in Georgia. Give me sugar honey. Dozen roses 'cause you're down home goes. Get your red lipstick when you give me sugar honey.
Ah, damn it. Oh, damn. Sorry, guys. Apparently, YouTube said, fuck you, next song. And now it said, fuck you, autoplay. God, you're pissing me off with that shit. Someday they need to figure out the off button for autoplay. God damn. Wonder why I don't want to use YouTube. Okay, so the one thing I wanted to do here before it went schizo on me is check out the end of this song. Like, the way he carried that fucking note, dude. Like, while I'm still thinking of it, I'm like, before we restart this shit, you just, that variance in the note, like, he just, damn, dude, I don't think I've heard him do that before. Like, that was impressive.
Lipstick when you give me sugar honey.
That flutter in his voice, man. That flutter in his voice right there. That was just fucking perfect. Perfect. So, we'll go ahead and hit the restart. And same old, same old. And yes, that was one of his albums. Vibrato. Yes. Vibrato. That is exactly what I was looking for. It's been a minute since I was in music class, so you are 100% right, though.
I don't wanna lead you on. I'm not the one for party all night long. No more. I done slammed that door. It all starts with a long neck, then ends with a long text. But was
Who is it? Darius Rucker now? I think it is. That's what he's reminding me of right now. Like, the style that he's going with. And that's one of the things I like about Darius Rucker. And people can say what they want about him. As far as mainstream goes, I think Darius Rucker is one of the ones that I don't know that I would say that he necessarily goes along with the mainstream, because I've been following that dude since he was Hootie and the Blowfish. Like, man, that is fucking Hootie. But yeah, I do like the style that Church is doing here. Reminds me of the boy Hootie.
bottles had us being nothing less than a hot mess in a one-ton crew cab. But what I want and needed two different things. My ears gotta hear a lot of bit of that twang. Give me a red rag top with the engine still running. A pretty redhead when it's dark in Georgia. 2 dozen roses touch it down on gold. Get your red lipstick when you give me sugar, honey. Give me.
And I can't say it enough. I do love when he does that. You. That is a beautiful touch to this song.
Give me sugar, honey. I don't wanna sing you a song, but I wanna make you a poem. When everyone's ears hear what I wrote, you end up one of those old love quotes. With the bass and the wave, baby, no jumbo. Don't hang downtown, rather stay at home. Getting stoned on the porch, couple low farm dogs. Smelling like hose pipe water from a hay ball. No shirt that says, hey y'all. Don't need to spell out how I talk, oh no. The slang's in the...
I love how he says, I don't need to spell out how I talk. That's funny. That's funny. Like, hey, y'all. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm guilty as fuck. I spell it out. That's just how I am. And I am going to warn y'all that I very well might have to shut this stream off. Because apparently now Upchurch is picking up on streams just like that Ren stream did. So we'll see. I'll keep going. If we get a stream pause, I'll just call it quits and finish it pre-recorded, because, you know, fuck YouTube and their goddamn algorithm. But anyway.
Stood where I come from. Give me a red rag top with the engine still running. A pretty redhead when it's dark in Georgia. 2 dozen roses touch it down on gold. Get your red lipstick when you give me sugar, honey. Give me sugar, honey.
You know, and I will say too, like, I love the hook that's here. Like, just give me sugar, honey. Like, fuck yeah, man. Like, that is. It just, of course, I'm thinking the same thing everybody else is thinking. Like, give me some sugar, you know? Like, tell that girl, give you a kiss type shit.
Less neon strip, more neon moon. Still carry big iron like a whaling would do. More achy, breaky hearts, fish for love in all the dark. There's a long black train carrying my heart to a red rag top with the engine still running. A pretty redhead when it's dark in Georgia. 2 dozen roses 'cause you're down home goes. Get your red lipstick when you give me sugar, honey. Red top with the engine still running. Pretty redhead when it's dark in Georgia. Sugar, honey. Dozen roses 'cause you're down home goes. Get your red lipstick when you give me sugar, honey.
So, I was just looking over the content ID stuff from the claim that was coming up. And apparently YouTube is finally, it only took them whatever the fuck, like over 2 fucking years to develop their algorithm to this point. But that issue that I was having, they apparently are going to be allowing artists who do content ID stuff, like, you know, all this shit gets found through content ID. That's, I mean, a big part of what I have to do is send in on that shit. So apparently the reaction community is going to be changing, because now they can add other channels who are allowed to review their material. Meaning, if they were to add me, it wouldn't flag me. It would allow me. And it's like they don't have to give me like licensing or anything. It's just a content ID allowed list, so you don't flag on YouTube. Interesting. I do like that different approach. I mean, it changes the entire game that I've been playing, because, you know, I just used to send in the, you know, like, hey, can I have permission to your music kind of thing after it flags it, right? Well, now, apparently they're going to have to know me well enough to add me to the list. So, yeah, we'll see if that ever happens. But, for now, we'll keep on going the way I'm going. But, just interesting. But, yeah, yet another really chill song on Church's Concert for Crickets. It's just... This whole album was... I mean, we're 5 in, and it was done so gracefully, man. It really was. And yeah. That don't make no sense. Hang on. That's interesting. So it actually was a good thing that I double checked the list, because the one thing on this playlist that's wrong is this first one. Ballad of a Country Boy is not the first song off the album. According to Spotify, the first song off the album is Don't Ever Die. So I wonder if that's why. Hang on. Now we're going to do a part that I'm not going to actually react to. I'm just checking something real quick. Oh my god, scams for days. Telemarketers all the fucking time. They call me like 7 times a day now. It's great. Okay, so this is Ballad of a Country Boy. Is this the same as Don't Ever Die? I'm an idiot. See, that's where my memory went, man. Don't Ever Die is Ballad of the Country Boy. Stupid ass. I knew that song. I was like, why do I know that song? So I have reacted to Don't Ever Die before, too. He just renamed it on the actual post of the album. My bad. I know now. That's funny. See, being a reactor's so fucking entertaining. Like, oh, now I look like a stupid idiot, but I don't fully care. Like part of being live and part of doing this shit is just accepting that sometimes you're gonna look stupid and you're gonna be completely fucking obvious that, hey, I didn't know something. And that's one thing I will never claim on here. And if I come across that way, know that I don't intend to. I don't know shit, man. I just tell you my opinions. You know? So, anyway. Alright. This one is Upchurch's Rodeo off the Concert for Crickets album. Oh, bitch. Why is it auto-pause so much?
It ain't a rodeo without you, and a bullshit you deal with every 8-second chance on the grill. Something so rough when it's always leaving you down in the dust. Ain't a rodeo without a scar to show. Only wanna get high with the way down low. So before you grab your reins, go grab your coat. Cause this horse ain't here for sure. I'm too wild to settle down like movies, I want action. If they gonna try to catch me, they need lassos made of platinum. I'm too dirty, I'm too dapper. Every deal they offer after, all you hear from me is laughter. Cause I know they capping actors. Ain't no prop when you see tractors. I'm hip-hop's brand new adapter. Drag a Yamaha in the studio to play a 700 Raptor. Got the gold, he's got the platinum. A writer of southern anthems and rider of dangerous endeavors to get to the top faster. Ain't a rodeo without you, and a bullshit you deal with every 8-second chance on the grill. Something so rough when it's always leaving you down in the dust. Ain't a rodeo without a scar to show. Only wanna get high with the way down low. So before you grab your reins, go grab your coat. Cause this horse ain't here for I've been power of the lightning, I've been trouble of the rain. Watch me waltz with the tornado till it withers over plains. I ain't crazy by the mercury, I'm crazy DNA. I need no cash or gas to make a pass to do the dashing lanes. I don't pull up, I don't slide by. I be ghost, but in no ride, and I won't die. Give a hater more tries. Acres too wide, so illuminated, no glasses. Call me 4 eyes, motherfucker. It ain't a rodeo without you, and a bullshit you deal with every 8-second chance on the grill. Something so rough when it's always leaving you down in the dust. Ain't a rodeo without a scar to show. Only wanna get high with the way down low. So before you grab your reins, go grab your coat. Cause this horse ain't here for sure. Rodeo without you, and a bullshit you deal with every 8-second chance on the grill. Something so rough when it's always leaving you down in the dust. Ain't a rodeo without a scar to show. Only wanna get high with the way down low. So before you grab your reins, go grab your coat. Cause this horse ain't here for show.
Definitely went to more of the rap portion of his talents. Like he definitely broke out the rapping, the kind of like Pioneer album, honestly. Like just cowboy vibes. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, when I had a girlfriend and shit like that, when I was dating somebody, Cowboy, I think it was Carly Rogers was the one that sings on that one. And that's the one that I used to have as my ringtone all the time because it really had the vibes of what I relate to. And I thought it was a good one for a ringtone, right? So, this one is another one of those, like, it doesn't have the same, like, romantic connotation necessarily, so it could be, like, a regular ringtone, not necessarily the girlfriend ringtone, but, like, dude, I fuck with this one a lot. Kind of really got that Western vibes type thing. Really does. And we're gonna switch quick back over to Spotify. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna try to do that because I am still getting warnings, and I only started getting these warnings once I did more YouTube shit. When it was on Spotify, it wasn't picking it up the same. So, you know, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, and by the way, guys, I just seen it because it announced that it was gonna do ads in like 50 seconds or whatever. So I don't really control that anymore. I can sit there and click skip every time it comes up or something like that, but like basically if I turn on ads, this is what you get, man. This is all YouTube's new way of doing shit. Like how frequent and where they're placed and all that shit. Like, yeah, it's all them. They changed a whole bunch of shit, so now it's all fucking random. Okay, Spotify. And once y'all get back from the ad, I will probably be starting the song. All kinds of shit going on. By the way, if Bulldog's still here, I was kind of curious. I seen Instagram account by the name of Bubba Radio, and Bulldog was on there or something like that. Is that you, buddy? Wasn't sure. Because, I mean, other people follow like Kurt and all that kind of stuff, so I'm assuming it is, but I had no idea. I didn't even know you did I'm assuming you do a YouTube channel or some sort of radio channel, so I didn't even know you had a channel, so I'll have to check it out. But release radar. Let's see what that is. Oh, Mind the Fall. There. We're still in the right spot, ain't we? I think we are. I don't fucking know. See what the cue is at. Sugar Sugar Honey. Rodeo. So County Ain't Fair is... Oh, we're not on the... God damn it. Dude. Sometimes it's irritating. It really is. So go back. Go back. Why does everything gotta be autoplay? Like, if I say go back, that doesn't mean play. Yeah. Not YouTube. No, I know it's... Oh, not... Okay, I got you. So, yes, but you don't do YouTube. I got you. I got you. That would explain why I haven't come across you yet, then. Stuff you do on Instagram, or what? Or Rumble, or... You'll have to tell me about it sometime. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and switch Windows and see if that helps this little stupid-ass conundrum we got going on here. Figure out how to jump through YouTube's hoops. Okay. And, alright, so this is the re-listen of Rodeo. You know, I love how it starts out really low and then climbs up in, not just like a normal ascension. Sounds good, Bulldog. Not just like a normal ascension, but like the mood kind of seems a little sad or a little down or whatever with the particular chord that he was picking there, which I'm not good enough to pick chords out of songs like that. Maybe if I was playing chords, I could pick them out, but that's about it. I can't play guitar that well, but like I used to play piano and shit. And I used to know chords, but fuck, I don't know them anymore. But I like how it goes into, like, the way he changes the chords, and it kind of goes into, like, this happier feel right off the bat. It's kind of a neat intro there. Matter of fact, if I go back and replay that part for you, you kind of see what I'm saying after I said that.
It ain't a rodeo without you, and a bullshit you deal with every 8 second chance on the grill. Something so rough when it's always leaving you down in the dust. Ain't a rodeo without a scar to show. Only wanna get high with the way down low. So before you grab your right.
I like how he's kind of talking like it ain't a rodeo without you in it. You know, I take it as kind of like referring to the girl, right? But it ain't a rodeo without a scar to show. So talking about the girl, talking about the rodeo being a relationship, kind of shit like that. At least, again, my opinion, my take on it. But without a scar to show, it's like, so it ain't really a relationship if you ain't got scars from it. Which, I mean, shit. Like, I'm pretty sure every single person that's ever been in a relationship, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Like, it's not necessarily bad, but there's going to be bad times. That's the nature of life. There is going to be bad times in life, period. Doesn't mean you gotta walk out on it, you know?
Let's go grab your coat, 'cause this horse ain't here for sure. I'm too wild to settle down like movies, I want action. If they gonna try to catch me, they need lassos made of platinum. I'm too dirty, I'm too dapper. Every deal they offer after all you.
I'm too dirty, I'm too dapper. Oh my god, I love that he used that word. Dapper. Fuck yeah.
I'm too wild to settle down like movies, I want action. If they gonna try to catch me.
Like movies, I want action. Dude, I feel that. I feel that.
They need lassos made of platinum. I'm too dirty, I'm too dapper. Every deal they offer after all you hear from.
I'm too dirty, I'm too dapper. Every deal they offer after. God, the more I break this down, the more I pay attention to it, the more I fucking love this song, man. The more I absolutely love this song.
Is laughter, 'cause I know they capping actors. Ain't no prop when you see tractors. I'm hip hop's brand new adapter. Drag a Yamaha in a.
Wait, who split up? Bree and Church? Is that what you talking about? 'Cause I don't know. I didn't see nothing.
Studio to play a 700 Raptor. Got the gold, he's got the platinum. A writer of southern anthems, a writer of dangerous endeavors to get to the top faster. Ain't a rodeo without you, and a bullshit you deal with every 8 second chance on real.
Where did you see that, Misty? Because, I mean, he still got her on the fucking track in this song and everything. So, I don't know when you've seen that unless I missed something, like, super recently. But they were just posting pictures together, like, not too fucking long ago.
So rough when it's always leaving you down in the dust. Ain't a rodeo without a scar to show. Only wanna get high with the way down low. So before you grab your reins, go grab your coat. 'Cause this horse ain't here for sure. I've been power of the lightning, I've been trouble of the rain. Watch me waltz with the tornado till it withers over plains. I ain't crazy by the mercury, I'm crazy DNA. I need no cash or gas to make a pass to do the dashing lanes. I don't pull up, I don't slide by. I be ghost, but in no ride, and I won't die. Give a hater more tries. Acres too wide, so illuminated. No glasses, call me 4 eyes, motherfucker. It ain't a rodeo without you, and a bullshit you deal with every 8 second chance on real. Something so rough when it's always leaving you down in the dust. Ain't a rodeo without a scar to show. Only wanna get high with the way down low. So before you grab your reins, go grab your coat. 'Cause this horse ain't here for sure. Rodeo without you, and a bullshit you deal with every 8 second chance on the grill. Something so rough when it's always leaving you down in the dust. Ain't a rodeo without a scar to show. Only wanna get high with the way down low. So before you grab your reins, go grab your coat. 'Cause this horse ain't here for show.
Yeah, I definitely think this is going to be one of my favorite songs off the album. the rodeo concept and all that and whatnot. But yeah, that's odd, Misty, because that seems a lot like promo for both their albums then. But either way, I mean, Church is in and out of relationships. What he does is what he does. Like, I honestly just want the dude to be happy. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised on all that shit. Like, that seems, they haven't even been together all that long, and they were like deep in it. So anyway, County Ain't Fair is the next one that we got. So, and the other thing is too, like, if I can't confirm shit myself, or I haven't confirmed shit myself, I don't want to speak on it too much, because I don't want to be the channel that spreads rumors because somebody said something in the comments, you know? We got more than enough of those, that's for sure. Well, what up, Carly? So, Upchurch's County Ain't Fair for the album review, because, like I said, I've already checked this one out.
Sometimes I hate the place I love. This love made me hate myself so much for playing with a lady's heart that never should have got broke. I ain't missing or getting no admission to love no more. Baby, I'm sorry and sorry again. Sorry so many times, sorry don't mean shit. When it's coming out my lips, see myself in the mirror, so I holler off and break that. This county ain't fair, why am I still here? Pass me on, man, and we both still stare. Swerving double lines, both looking in the rear view. Too much to say, even though we both want to. But she knows my tongue's made of silver. Turn into a poet when I tell her how much I miss her. If a new man's mad about it, tell him I don't care. Sometimes this county ain't fair. Sometimes this county ain't fair. Sometimes this county ain't. Maybe I'm crazy like Willie Cash and Waylon lately. I've been out alone doing about 180, trying to jumpstart my heart cause it's dead right now. But in my hometown my headlights never go out. Maybe dimmer as the years fade, but I can shine some love straight through any window pane. And guess this town does what they say, cause my truck's still stuck in them round here. This county ain't fair, why am I still here? Pass me on, man, and we both still stare. Swerving double lines, both looking in the rear view. Too much to say, even though we both want to. But she knows my tongue's made of silver. Turn into a poet when I tell her how much I miss her. If a new man's mad about it, tell him I don't care. Sometimes this county ain't fair. Sometimes this county ain't fair. Sometimes this county ain't fair.
So, obviously there's a full music video to this, but we'll just stay on Spotify. Dude, like, as far as the lyrics go, because I was really stuck on the County Ain't Fair at the county fair was the visuals that he did with the music video, right? But, like, really for me, I gotta say, like, it's almost kind of reminiscent, because that's a big reason why I left Wisconsin. Like, it was just so much. I was stuck. I don't know if I want to say stuck in a loop, but I was just, like, stuck in the bullshit of what goes on back in the small town, you know? And I was just like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm good. And the funny thing is, like, now I go back and it's like, they're trying to act so fucking city. They got all these goddamn chain restaurants and everything else that are opening up there. And you know, like, half the people that I knew that aren't even fucking there no more. Like, you know, the paper mill that used to fucking run the damn city, like the whole economy was off that paper mill, right? Well, that shut down. So I mean, for the most part, there's just like they had to change. The city had to change in order to stay alive. So, screenshot. Oh, got you. Yeah, I'll check it out in a second here. But I don't think I'm gonna do a go back and rerun of this song because I've already really broke it down, and I think I did a pretty good job the first time. But I still will post this in a split up for the album review portion. But next one is Sex and a Lighter, again from the Concept Crickets album that Upchurch just released on Halloween.
Sex and a lighter. If love was a drug, I'd be locked up for a while. Sex and a lighter. Rolling in sheet smoke rings in my style. If love was a drug, I'd be pulling all nighters. Flames we make, nothing gets me higher. Got you breathing heavy and living desire. Your life, sex and a lighter.
Carly, I'll bring it up in just a second because I just looked at the screenshot, so I'll bring it up on the screen after we're done with this song.
Only thing that I can say is I'm addicted to your face. Even if you're bad for me, baby, come be my mistakes. I be in a room for days, but not the one with the shakes. Rolling Stone ain't the same as rolling sheets in my state. Finna go and turn the vinyl on. Hit the line so good she holds the buttons on the phone. For me, she cut the apple off. Sex and a lighter. If love was a drug, I'd be locked up for a while. Sex and a lighter. Rolling in sheet smoke rings in my style. If love was a drug, I'd be pulling all nighters. Flames we make, nothing gets me higher. Got you breathing heavy and living desire. Your life, sex and a lighter. Sex and a lighter. Always down to gas the tank, then come pull up at your place. Even if another truck is in your drive parked in my way. He gon' find out I'm insane, call the cops, get me detained. Cause your loving drive me crazy like I ran out of cocaine. Call me champagne cause I'm popping off. I'm the crazy ex at every cost. Ask the guys in town to cut my music off. Sex and a lighter. If love was a drug, I'd be locked up for a while. Sex and a lighter. Rolling in sheet smoke rings in my style. If love was a drug, I'd be pulling all nighters. Flames we make, nothing gets me higher. Got you breathing heavy and living desire. Your life, sex and a lighter. Sex and a lighter.
Yo, the fucking bass drops on this and the like the overall theme and everything, like the way I get it with like Sex and a Lighter, like smoking weed and having sex, like I vibe with this fucking thing for real. Like it just has that chill ass fucking vibe for real. So we're gonna go back and check the full thing out. Like I said, I'll pull up the comment as soon as we're done with this. But yeah, that's the way I feel about it too, guys. Absolutely how I feel about it, because I just want dude to be happy. But
Sex and a lighter. If love
just that poof, that fucking punch on the bass, man. Oh my god. You get my heart every time with the fucking bass. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I love it. The only thing I can say is I'm addicted to your face. I love your face. Dude, that lino. That lino.
Don't be my mistakes. I be in a room for days, but not the one with the shakes. Rolling Stone ain't the same as rolling sheets in my steak. Finna go and turn the vinyl on. Hit the line so good she holds the buttons on the phone. For me, she cut the apple off. Sick.
You know, you keep on talking about vinyls in these songs, Church. Keep on talking about... You even had a song called Vinyl. Like, unless I'm missing this shit, release a fucking vinyl of one of these goddamn albums by now. Come on, man. I would totally support your ass and buy a vinyl. I'd put that shit right up here with the fucking Brave album that I got up. For real, for real. And speaking of which, Misty, I gotta get back to that and get that album sent out to you, by the way. We still sending that shit to you, so I'm pretty sure I'll check in my email. If I haven't emailed you back already, I'll make sure I do. God, I love the fucking vibrations of this song. Like, the bass with this topic is just fucking mint. Fucking mint.
Always down to gas the tank, then come pull up at your place. Even if another truck is in your drive, parked in my way. He gon' find out I'm insane. Call the cops, get me detained. Cause your loving drive me crazy like I ran out of cocaine.
That line, I wanted to say something so bad on the first listen through, like, your loving drive me crazy like I run out of cocaine. Like, I ain't never done cocaine, so I ain't gonna claim I necessarily know that shit. But I can only imagine I know what you talking about, bro. I know what you talking about, and I feel it.
Champagne cause I'm popping off. I'm the crazy ex at every cost. Ask the guys in town to cut my music off. 6 and a lighter. If love was a drug, I'd be locked up for a while. 6 and a lighter. Rolling in sheets, smoke rings in my style. If love was a drug, I'd be pulling all nighters. Flames we making, nothing gets me higher. Got you breathing heavy, inhaling desire. Your light, 6 and a lighter. 6 and a lighter.
And I love that. Is that a banjo, or that's gotta be a banjo, or God, I hate misidentifying. It's either banjo or steel, but I'm pretty sure it's banjo. I love that shit in the background though, like that for lack of knowing the instrument for sure, the guitar style, like perfect, man. Like that was the way to close it out. So, the next one we got... Oh, that's right. Don't forget, stupid. I was going to cover that quick in between songs. Should... Are you going to let me have it? No? Maybe? Kind of? Please? I love when it doesn't want to work. Get the screen up though, because this worked last time, so it should work now. I just want my share screen to cooperate. Please. Ready, please? There it is. Ha! I win. Okay. So, you said Brianna's page, and I do have the screenshot from the email if nothing else, but... he's releasing both of them on vinyl. That's fucking dope, dude. That's fucking dope. And regardless of any of this, man, like, obviously the breakup with Noelle and the way she did him dirty, that was a big thing. But, like, I like Brianna Harness's music, so there ain't no hard feelings. Like, I just want them both to be happy. That's where I stand on it. Otherwise, I ain't big on, like, oh my god and all, shit. After that shit, man, I was all hyped for the fucking country king and queen type shit, but some shit just ain't meant to be, you know what I mean? So as soon as we get the load, whoa, 55 replies, Jesus Christ. Apparently. Okay, so this is 3 days ago she said this. So I am a little behind, but I was also on vacation, so not to mention I don't follow Brianna Harness as close as I follow Church, but Church generally don't speak on his personal shit. And I don't really get super gossipy on it, other than if somebody says something, I guess I can confirm it, But she just says, thank you all for the love on this one. It means a lot to me, even though we aren't together now. I will always love him more than anything. Just know I tried. I'm not even going to say anything that I'm thinking on that. Just because those of you who know Church can kind of come to your own conclusions on that. I just hope he's doing all right and he can pull through, because all right, later, Carly. Appreciate you dropping by. But yeah, she is a sweetheart, and Church is a good dude too. So I mean, some shit just don't work out. So the one thing that I can say on that, and we'll switch off it since I confirmed it for the most part. But the one thing I will say on relationships in general is I'm pretty sure they were living together. So what I will say is they've known each other for a long time. And as far as any relationship goes, once you live together, things don't necessarily change, but you're around each other all the time, And, they're both artists, so there's also the travel that comes in, which I've experienced as well, being that I was on the road for almost 9 straight years, on and off. So, yeah, there's any number of stressors that can be on a relationship. All I'll say is I want the best for them. I want Church to be happy, and I'll still listen to Brianna's music. So that's as much as you're getting from me on that. So next song is going to be Concert for Crickets. Caffeine's running through me, so I'm going to take another quick bathroom break, and I will be right back. And I'm back. So, the one other thing that I will say... I like how you call it a drawing pin. I don't know what you're talking about with the drawing pin, but all I can think of is them little, like, sewing pins that go in the cushion thing. And I can just imagine that's what you're talking about, is sticking in this fucking thing. Which I'm not a huge fan that it says head mill, but it is a nice little headrest. So, I guess Head Mall gets a fucking free advertisement. It's a decent chair so far. I can't speak to the lasting quality, but it's a good chair. Anyway, so what I was gonna say on that is, you guys distracted me. I was gonna say one more thing on the Brianna Harness thing. Oh, the other thing is, so it is on my list. I definitely need to check out her new album, because I do want to show Brianna some more love, because I think she has an amazing voice and she's a very talented singer. So, yeah, Thumbtack, yeah. Same, yeah. Like, fuck, I just had one. Tack. I was like, I just had one somewhere here. Because I was moving shit all around, and I don't know, somehow, I think for my level, I use a Thumbtack for my laser level to keep it on the wall for the little magnetic mount, and I was like, I got one somewhere. Anyway, but yeah, so I definitely want to show Brianna Harness some love on her new album. We might also do like a live react to that. Whether or not I get to a live react this weekend with it, probably not. And that's only because I feel like I need to bring a mixture of music to the channel now that I'm getting back to it. And I kind of want to do another react where I bring a bunch of new music, or a bunch of music that I haven't checked out yet. So anyway, Concert for Crickets is the next one here. Off of Upchurch's Concert for Crickets album. So this is obviously the album titled song.
Get me wrong, love being on a stage, singing to the faces that I see in each state. I was born for chaos, ride a tornado. On a dare, if you got a saddle, go and grab one. When I need to slow down, oh yeah, I got a spot that nobody even knows about. Somewhere can't get tickets. Phone won't ring if you dial my digits. No pre-votes made to reach this ticket. Me 6 strings and some cigarette papers. I won't get tired of jamming guitar, laying in a truck bed, playing for the stars. 3 chords, 4 wheels, 5 gears, now won't miss.
There's no lighter emojis. I was gonna try to drop a lighter emoji for y'all, but yeah, you're damn right. That is like straight up lighters in the air. You know, at the concert, the whole concert's all lit up. Of course, nowadays it's fucking cell phone lights and shit. But you know, yeah. So definitely a lighters up type song, like. Beautiful fucking steel guitar in the background. There's one point, and I'll pick it out when we listen to it again if I catch it again, but the tone was just slightly off, and I'm not criticizing by any means, but like the music ear of me was like, and then it corrected, and I was like, he engineered that shit right there. He engineered that shit to give you that feel. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than if you know what I'm talking about, you know what the feel is. That's the best way, because I don't know how to put the feel into words. Yeah, spliffs up, Misty. Spliffs up. But, alright, let's hit the replay. And right out the bat, just beautiful fucking steel guitar. That Steely just singing in the back.
Get me wrong.
So to correct myself on, was it Rodeo? I think it was Rodeo that closed out. I don't know. I said banjo, and I wasn't sure if it was banjo or Steely because I couldn't really think. But now that we have, like, I know this is a steel guitar. Like, I'm pretty sure that was a banjo.
Of being on a stage, singing to the faces that I see in each state.
You know, my thought when he's talking about being on a stage, singing to the people, like, so many artists have talked about, like, the real genuine artists would talk about the energy, and I think Church has talked about this too, the energy that the crowd gives you. Just, like, really knowing what you're doing means something to people. Like, I can only imagine. That's just gotta be so surreal.
I was born for chaos, ride a tornado, on a dare if you got it.
I love how he says that, ride a tornado. Love it, playing it just for the rhymes. I love it. I love the syllable play, or the pronunciation play.
Saddle, go and grab one when I need to slow down. Oh yeah, I got a spot that nobody even knows about.
Ooh. So that part, that's the tone change where it was almost like flat or whatever. And I say or whatever because it's been a minute since I've been in music class to be 100% on the identification of that. But that's the best way I can say is the music ear is almost like ooh, and then it's like ah.
Then nobody even knows about. Somewhere can't get.
And then it releases back to the melodic, like just. I love that play. Like, second listen through, I really do love that. I don't know how to describe what that transition makes me feel, but I love it. I love it.
Tickets, phone won't ring if you dial my digits. No Brevos made to reach this ticket.
Yo, I need to get better at that too. Like, my phone will ring, but you ain't gonna reach me. Like, just, I'm in my peaceful place. Ain't no shit coming my way. I'm enjoying my time off.
Me 6 strings and some cigarette papers. I won't get tired of jamming guitar. Laying in a trunk bed, playing for the stars. 3 chords, 4 wheels, 5 gears, not one miss.
There it is again.
Concert for the cricket.
You know, and he did it again, and every time they release back to the, like I said, it kind of went flat, and then it releases back to the melody type shit, like, and maybe my terminology is off, like, those who are really good at, like, naming all the music shit, feel free to comment on that, but you get what I mean.
My concert for the crickets. Coyotes on the ridge, yelping for narco, squirrels in the cab, eating gas station popcorn.
I love how he starts describing it, because he calls it the concert for the crickets. Like, the coyotes are yelping for an encore, and the whatever, like, squirrels. That's what he named. He named the squirrels, and he says the squirrels are munching on the gas station popcorn. Like, just painting a picture, church. I love it, man. You have such a way with words, such a way with lyricism. Matter of fact, like, we can go back, and I'll rewind because I paused so much in this part, but we can go back to, like, I didn't do a double take at it for The County Ain't Fair, but he talks about the silver tongue. Like, he's just got such a way with words, dude. You can take a double way, like I said the first time I checked out County Ain't Fair. Like, it's definitely got a dirty connotation to it, which I love it. But nonetheless, as far as the wordsmith shit goes, he's got a way with the words. He's got a way of painting the picture.
Yelping for narco, squirrels in the cab, eating gas station popcorn. Last of the moon, by time knots in the Knox score. Dixieland delighted, it'll flood if my heart pours.
He said that, and I'm just thinking, Dixieland Delight. Everybody know that song. And yet again, his way of harmonizing is just, I love it. I love it. And yes, Misty, that is exactly a great way of putting it. Like a Disney movie, all the animals are watching Church perform. They're watching Church's concert. The concert for crickets.
Somewhere can't get tickets. Phone won't ring if you dial my digits. No Brevos made to reach this ticket. Me 6 strings and some cigarette flips. I won't get tired of jamming guitar, laying in a truck bed, playing for the stars. 3 chords, 4 wheels, 5 gears, not one miss. A concert for the crickets. My concert for the crickets. My concert for the crickets.
The little crickets echo that he has with his voice. The crickets, crickets, crickets. Love it. Perfect album titled song. Concert for the Crickets. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, the next one is a re-listen. I already checked out If I Was a Truck when he posted it to his YouTube. But for the album review, we'll check it out again. So, Upchurch's If I Was a Truck.
There ain't no insurance for a broke car string. If your heart was a door, guess I'm out that key. Good at walking lines, you know it ain't me. Tend to end up in a ditch with some dancing dinks. And these 33s and 101.3 are too damn nostalgic not to ride and sing. Crew cab concert, front row, one girl, another bottle of wine and 2 Dixie cups. Ain't gotta have 4 wheels to feel like something's missing. but my guitar can fix it. I'd be better off if I was a truck.
You know, the one comment I would have on that, and I'm not going to do the full listen through this time because we're only going to do one check since it's a re-listen anyway. But my guitar can fix it, as he says. Feel like something's missing, but my guitar can fix it. Like, dude, that's one of the reasons why I love Church so much, is he's helped me through so much of my life. His music has been there through so many difficult parts of my life since, 2014 probably. And the older he gets, as you said before, the older he gets, the more his voice matures, the more his abilities mature. I also think a lot of that's lessons, practice, whatever. Like, you can tell he's developing his voice, but he is so incredibly talented with music. He really is.
'Cause by now I done broke down. Someone to fix me up.
Been there, done broke down, and somebody will fix me up, man. For real, for real. You feel like you're a broken truck some days, that's for damn sure.
Running with a rock slung through my heart. Tires fall, but I still ain't stuck. Yeah,
I'd be better off if I was a truck.
Always yelling at this, but still moving forward. Hard like a rock, rocking a bow tie more. Dodging every
Chevy like a rock. My boy. Gotta love them Chevys, huh? For those of you who don't know, Church is a huge Ford fan, but he likes trucks in general.
thing trying to run me off the road. Learn a lot about living, a little more about love. I've been a DUI, hard taking damn. Hit a mailbox so I can't send a girl it. Even if I did know it won't get read. So I wrote a song about her in a maroonish tent. Yeah, I'd be better off if I was a truck. 'Cause by now I'd have done.
I wonder if that maroonish tint was kind of a reference to Brie. You know, red hair and shit like that. Like, makes you wonder. Huh. I mean, I wouldn't fully, you know, I think he's just playing with words and playing with meanings. I don't know if I would say that he definitely feels like he'd be better as a truck. But I mean, if you look at society nowadays, I can kind of see the reference. I mean, as human beings, we're not all necessarily treated with the utmost kindness, and I'm just as guilty as the next person with being a little cruel or a little mean or whatever you want to call it. So I mean, I get the concept though. You know, I think sometimes if we weren't human beings, we might get treated better, if that makes sense.
I'm broke down. If someone to fix me up, I'm running with a rod slung through my heart. Tires bald and I still ain't stuck. I'd be better off if I was a truck. I'd be better off if I was a truck.
Yo, I felt you on that. Somebody done throwing a rock through my heart. I've been there once or twice.
'Cause by now I done broke down. If someone to fix me up, I'm running with a rod slung through my heart. Tires fall and I still ain't stuck. I'd be better off if I was a truck.
You ain't wrong, Misty. From what I know of that whole situation and over time, like, when he finally did open up more about it in recent times, yeah, it definitely seems like his parents probably treated physical objects better than their own son. But, yeah, he paid for their trucks. Ain't that the fucking truth? Paid for a lot of their shit.
If I was a truck.
Like, hey man, can I get a business loan?
If I was a truck, it'd be a Ford.
Ha! Chevy like a rock there, champ. I'm just talking shit, bro. It's all in fun as far as the brand battles go, But yeah, so good song though, good song, and it's really interesting to me how people have different takes on things. I definitely didn't see it that way myself, Misty, but when you say, to quote you directly, it's so sad he feels he'd be treated with more care if he was a truck. I mean, I can definitely see it, and yeah, that is sad if that's really the intention or the where he was going with it as far as the song being written. I took it as more of a play of words the first time I heard it, but I can definitely see that take, and if that really is where it was written, I feel for him, man. I really do. What up, Mariah? Appreciate you being here. So, the next one we're going to get into is the 11th one off the album. This is Upchurch's Wine and Crystal.
I wanna be more, stand by me, more crickets in the distance while the lightning bugs blink. Dog by my feet, breeze 70 degrees on a porch swing, sipping something stronger than tea. Shoot the bull with the stars, ones who never sing, with the music sheets sprinkled in shimmering ink. Like neon, so natural and loyal to me, I hope I hang around for someone else to see. Like wine and crystal, I hope that's how I age. Leave a stain that never seems to go away. See my heart as a barrel full of grapes. When I'm gone, hope someone appreciates the taste I made for country. Yeah, it's simple. I wanna be your wine and crystal. I guess I'm different than I used to be. I ain't a wild young gun, I got 17 years. Shifting these gears and shedding these tears. I got water in my wine, no more drops in here. I done drank every sorrow, I done broke a couple hearts. Now I piece together love like a bloodstained art. When the sunshine peaks, it's a beautiful sight, and your grace is as pure as an infrared light. Like wine and crystal, I hope that's how I age. Leave a stain that never seems to go away. See my heart as a barrel full of grapes. When I'm gone, hope someone appreciates the taste I made for country. It's simple. I wanna be your wine and crystal. Heart been injured, battle scars linger. Try to cut me down like my legs made of timber. I give them back splendors, next time they'll remember that I had the juice like my blood from a vineyard. Like wine and crystal, I hope that's how I age. Leave a stain that never seems to go away. See my heart as a barrel full of grapes. When I'm gone, hope someone appreciates the taste I made for country. It's simple. I wanna be your wine and crystal.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, man. I think the one thing I would pick out from this song before we go back and break it down is, I believe it's a bass guitar, that has that really low vibration to the whole thing, and that really just had me really vibing the whole time. It's not often that I pick out a bass guitar for the vibe, but you know, usually I'm picking out something like an 808 or like the bass hitting like really hard, right? But bass guitar here really had a beautiful touch. A beautiful touch. So let's go on the replay on that. So I don't know if Church was much of a Twilight fan, but I was, personally. I don't care if I lose my street cred for that. Love the whole series. I'm a fan of the vampire stuff. I'm not going to say it's the greatest vampire story, but especially since it came out in my high school years when I was in a relationship and shit, it was great. But that's what that opening, the opening chords really remind me of, is like that Washington State feel, that rainy rainforest, tall trees, kind of somewhat not fully sad, but like somewhat of a sad reminiscent opening right off the bat.
I wanna be more, stand by me, more crickets in the distance while the lightning bugs blink.
And I love his Stand By Me reference there. I don't know if he intended it that way, but that's the first thing my head goes to, is the movie. And then, of course, you know, you see me when we were on the listen through, I'm just snapping to the, like, I really feel that vibe. There's another one of those. He did a great job on this album with a few of the songs where you really vibe with the clap, vibe with the snap, the rhythm of the song, for sure.
Dog by my feet, breeze 70 degrees on a porch swing, sipping something stronger than tea. Shoot the bull with the stars.
Dude, I on that note, the dog by the feet, like, I am so looking forward to getting my finances caught up so I can afford to have a puppy again. I'll miss having a puppy dog with me. For real, for real. That part, you want to talk about broken heart. That's a little broken heart for me right now. Like, I miss my puppy dog.
Ones who never sing, with the music sheet sprinkled in shimmering ink, like neon, so natural and loyal to me. I hope I hang around for someone else to see. Like wine and crystal, I hope that's how I age.
Dude, and I just realized on this listen, not only do we have the bass guitar like vibing, like really vibing there, but then we have the banjo plucking in the background, like, to go with it. Like, it's such a unique touch, man. Such a unique touch. Like, I vibe with this one as somewhat sad that this song is. Like, it's really got that good vibe. Like, I'm loving the chill vibe to it.
Leave a stain that never seems to go away. See my heart as a barrel full of grapes. When I'm gone, hope someone appreciates the taste I made.
His heart's like a barrel full of grapes. That's how you age wine, right? So he's using the metaphor of aging, the aging church. He gets better with age, like he's progressing. We're watching his story, we're watching his music progress, we're watching his talents progress. We're waiting to see what he comes up with next. And that's kind of like, as a wine ages, like, it comes up with different flavors. Picking flavors up from the barrel itself, picking flavors up from the sugars fermenting and changing. Like, that was such a great analogy. Or a great metaphor.
Country is simple. I wanna be your wine and crystal.
them chords, that da, da, da. Really, I'm sorry. If y'all hate me for that reference, like, it really gives me Twilight vibes, man. And I love it for that. I really do.
I guess I'm different than I used to be. I ain't a wild young gun. I got 17 years shifting these.
I got 17 years of shifting these gears, but he's like, I'm not that wild young boy no more. Like, I agree, man. I ain't that wild young boy anymore either. But, like, for myself, I ain't ever gonna let a certain amount of that wildness go. Like, I'm always going to keep a certain amount of that around. And yeah, but you age, you mature, you change how you do it. Like, it really fits what you're talking about, the aging of the wine and yeah. I love it. I love the overall metaphor, man.
Tears and shedding these tears. I got water in my wine, no more drops in here. I done drank every sorrow, I done broke a couple hearts. Now I piece together love like a bloodstained art. When the sunshine peaks, it's a beautiful sight, and your grace is as pure as an infrared.
And unfortunately, man, well, shit, I think all of us have at one point or another. But I can relate to having broken some hearts, man. I can really relate to that portion, and it's not something we're proud of, but it's something that happens. It's part of life. It really is.
Like wine and crystal, I hope that's how I age. Leave a stain that never seems to go away. See my heart as a barrel full of grapes. When I'm gone, hope someone appreciates the taste I made for country and simple. I wanna be your.
Before I make a comment, I want to go back and re-listen to that to reformulate my thought on what he said.
There's a barrel full of grapes. When I'm gone, hope someone appreciates.
Like a barrel full of grapes, and as it aged, when I'm gone, I hope somebody appreciates. And I might have added or lost some words there, but the concept's there. When I'm gone, I hope someone appreciates. And that's the line that I was going to pick out there about it. It's yet again, church shows so much attention to the legend, to the, I can't think of another synonym for it, but for the shit he's gonna leave behind. Like, he's really working for that legendary status. No matter what he achieves, he continues to go for that next step. That's one thing I can guarantee. Until church quits creating music, quits doing YouTube, quits doing all this stuff, right? As long as he's doing this, he's going to continue to add to the what can he come up with next. That legend. Like, and y'all know I've said how many times, like, he's just fucking legendary, but it still stands true. I can you argue with me, you know?
Taste I made for country and simple. I wanna be your wine and crystal. Heart been injured, battle scars linger. Try to cut me down like my legs made of timber. I give them back splendors, next time they'll remember that I had the juice like my blood from a vineyard. Like wine and crystal, I hope that's how I age. Leave a stain that never seems to go away. See my heart as a barrel full of grapes. When I'm gone, hope someone appreciates the taste I'm.
That really is my favorite part, and it's part of the hook, of course, but that really is my favorite part of this entire fucking song, is my heart is like a barrel full of grapes that are aging. And I'm paraphrasing because I can't remember how he said it. But when I'm gone, I hope someone appreciates, like, that structure, that statement is what I really love about this song. Because it is, I'll say it again, it is such a perfect metaphor.
Country is simple. I wanna be your wine and crystal.
And of course, he closes it out showcasing his incredible talent of singing. Like, go back to Cheatham County, the first album he came out with. RHEC, the first song that was major, like, recognition of release. I don't know if he had undergrounds before that. I haven't found any if he did. But he's just come so fucking far, man. He's written a hell of a fucking story throughout his career. And yeah, his body of work is absolutely outstanding, Misty. 100%. Alright. Number 12 off the album is Upchurch's Change in the Ashtray. Which, the title in itself, I'm just like, remember that. Like, especially for those of us who didn't smoke or at least didn't use the ashtray as a cigarette tray. Like, it was almost always for change, bro. It was almost always for change. Even when the automakers try to make the little change holders or the slot things, nah, it was always the ashtray. We always ended up using the ashtray again.
I don't blame you for throwing us away. Wouldn't pay me attention, I'd spend it the wrong way. Burning these 20s, trying to drive your way. For you to remind me all my change in the ashtray. All my change in the ashtray. In the two-door Tahoe, everything was fine till the world was getting high to my hit song lines. In that junkie trailer, yeah, you still had a smile till the crowds got bigger and the yelling got loud. When the money came in, muscle cars went out. Wrangler full of hundreds started lying where I'm at. Vein pulsating, but my heart going flat. If I was dying on a table, wouldn't save my. Should've liked me on a ridge in her own hometown. Never showed me venues where tickets went sold out. GPS made a love, I'd still crash, no doubt. But I smile at the damage, I'm a ragdoll now. Wishing that you knew, man, would see me in town, so I could start shit and knock his ass out at the shell. Ain't nothing but some hours in the Cheatham County jail. I'll write a song about it later after Brandon bells me out. Like water under the bridge in the middle of AC, barging in my mind at least a dozen times a week. If I'm fishing for attention, you're the rock that never fails to make my trolling motor break, so I ain't catching nothing. I don't blame you for throwing us away. Wouldn't pay me attention, I'd spend it the wrong way.
Yeah, man, that was another one of those vibing songs. Had the clap along the yeah, Ride Through Death Valley, blazing this one or blasting this one. Yeah, for sure. Um, but yeah, the guitar was another unique feel on this one. The clap along to go again had me vibing. I sense that to be somewhat of the theme of at least the rhythm or the whatever you want to call it. Like they definitely had those that kind of like reminds me of that type of country, which I love. And that riff that was going with the guitar was perfect too, man. It really was. So we'll go on a replay and I'll pay attention more for some lyrical comments on this.
I don't blame you for throwing us away. Wouldn't pay me attention, I'd spend it the wrong way. Burning these 20s trying to.
I don't blame. How did he say it?
Don't blame you for throwing us away. Wouldn't pay me attention, I'd spend it the wrong way. Burning these 20s.
I don't blame you for throwing us away. Wouldn't pay me attention. I'd spend it the wrong way. Like the analogy of the change in the ashtray, or the I know I'm using analogy and metaphor like interchangeably, but that metaphor of change being in the ashtray and then saying like, yeah, advertisement, welcome to YouTube, but yeah, so that play on words was just it was perfect, man. It really was. Like I'd spend it the wrong way. I love it.
He's trying to drive your way for you to remind me all my change in the ashtray. All my change in the ashtray. In the two-door Tahoe, everything was fine till the world was getting high to my hit song lines. In that junkie trailer, yeah, you still had a smile till the crowds got bigger and the yelling got loud.
So he kind of talks about his starting out in a two-door Tahoe, living in the trailer. Like my tunes was getting everyone high. Like I love the way he's painting like the story of his start. Where he started in his music career.
Money came in, muscle cars went out. Wrangler full of hundreds started lying where I'm at.
Wrangler full of hundreds, like getting that money, like buying them fucking muscle cars, like rocking the fucking Fox Body, rocking the 5.0, the GT500, the whatever, like. He had plenty of fucking Mustangs went through that bitch. And then, of course, you got the Hellcat, all that kind of shit. Like, we know Church got a love for the muscle cars. That's for damn sure.
Pulsating, but my heart going flat if I was...
Oh, what was the Satan reference there? I didn't fully catch because I paused at the wrong spot.
Trailer, yeah, you still had a smile till the crowds got bigger and the yelling got loud. When the money came in, muscle cars went out. Wrangler full of hundreds started lying where I'm at. Vein pulsating, but my heart going flat if I was dying. When the money came in, muscle cars went out. Wrangler full of hundreds started lying where I'm at. Vein pulsating, but my heart going flat if I was dying on a table.
I caught fame, and then he referenced Satan, which I can only imagine he's talking about like the fame music industry and how the devil plays and that shit. But can't make it out clear enough to really say fully what he was going with there.
Wouldn't save mine. I don't blame you for throwing us away. Wouldn't pay me attention, I'd spend it the wrong way. Burning these 20s, trying to drive your way. For you to remind me all my change in the ashtray. Change in the ashtray. You should've locked me on a ridge in her own hometown. Never showed me venues where tickets went sold out. GPS made a love, I'd still crash, no doubt. But I smile at the damage, I'm a ragdoll now. Wishing that you knew, man, would see me in town so I could start shit.
So, back a little bit, he made a reference to, like, crashing on couches and shit. I caught that one, which, I mean, I think a lot of artists kind of started out that way, like crashing on couches and shit like that. Like, Church really is like ashes to riches type story for sure. Like, he was, you know, just content being a fucking construction guy and everything else. Like, he's talked about drywall paint and whatever, you know, and now, shit, he ain't ever got to look back on none of that.
Venues where tickets went sold out. GPS made a love, I'd still crash, no doubt. But I smile at the damage, I'm a ragdoll now. Wishing that you knew, man, would see me in town so I could start shit and knock his ass out at the shell. Ain't nothing but some hours in the Cheatham County jail. I'll write a song about it later.
Like, ain't nothing but some hours in the Cheatham County jail. Like, he done spent a few hours in jail too. Like, man, I can relate to that. I done my own time too. All short term, but you know, we all fuck up from time to time. And you're right, Misty, mud to gold. Mud to gold is, I love how he said that. Like, that's the truth, like mud to gold.
Brandon bells me, I don't blame you.
And I laughed on the first listen through. I had to pause again on that because he goes, I spent a few hours in the Cheatham County jail till Brandon bails me out. Like, Brandon got me, bruh.
Wouldn't pay me attention, I'd spend it the wrong way. Burning these 20s, trying to drive your way. For you to remind me all my change in the ashtray. Change in the ashtray. Like water under the bridge in the middle of AC. Barging in my mind at least a dozen times a week. If I'm fishing for attention, you're the rock that never fails to make my trolling motor break. So I ain't catching nothing. I don't blame you for throwing us away.
Let's see if I can catch that whole thing, because there was definitely a, yeah. Let's just re-listen to that.
Mind at least a dozen times a week. If I'm fishing for attention, you're the rock that.
So, if I'm fishing for attention, you're the rock that never fails.
Never fails to make my trolling motor break, so I ain't catching nothing. I don't blame you.
So, if I'm fishing for attention, you're the rock that never fails to break my troller motor. Again, I'm paraphrasing to catch the whole meaning here. So, you break my troller motor.
Make my trolling motor break, so I ain't catching nothing. I don't.
So I ain't catching nothing now, I think is what he says. So, like, if I'm fishing for attention, and I mean, shit, I've done it too. I honestly hate when I catch myself doing that. But he says you're the rock that never fails, basically to break the troller motor. So I ain't catching nothing else or nothing now. Either way, same concept. I like how he says that. I wonder who he's throwing that one at. Probably Ma, but I don't know.
For you
maybe it's a jab on how his mom was managing his money or something, or something, you know, like, hey, you got change in the ashtray kind of thing. Like, I ain't giving you no 20s, or, you know, I don't know. That could be, but only church knows where he was going with it, or maybe the person he's throwing it at, you know. I do love that guitar riff, though. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Used to have a fucking foreman that'd do that all the time. Got me doing that, like, repetitively all the time now. So, the other country boy, we'll just do one more listen through on that one and break it down as we go. I'm not going to do a repeat because I've already checked this one out. At least I'm pretty sure I've already checked this one out. If I don't recognize it, we'll do a listen through. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I already checked this one out.
See the silhouette underneath the street light glow, leaned against a caddy on a riverside road, alone and lurking, walking purpose. Even though I'm lonely and the crickets keep me chirping, a lightning bug sits with me on my shoulder, reminding me of how I'll shine when I'm older. But for now, I'm a floor full of ashes in a 90 model car, a couple missing teeth from chewing back a too long, fire wet gas, my attitude's no act, trouble was my middle name, it will fit my ass. In a world where the music scene is planned and paid for, I'm covered up but not on the cover song, I'm the other country boy.
Yeah, I just checked. Holy shit, it's been a year since I reacted to that. I don't know the exact date, but YouTube just says a year ago. I'm like, damn. I was like, I thought I'd reacted to this one already. But, yeah, I do love the Steely in this song. I love the Steely. I love the unique country instruments when people bring them about in their own, like, new fashion. I love that sound effect, and I love the channel play. Left to right was awesome. Like, let's just check that shit out again. Y'all know I love my channel play. It's like going back and forth.
Picture perfect, I never learned it. What does that mean? Who's the judge and verdict? No one. They just think they are. My life's sweet, give me a mason jar. A few wooden planks, some wooden.
I like how he said, my life's sweet, give me a mason jar. Mason jar.
Call the porch, living out anthems to be the torch for the imperfect girls and the boys like I once was.
For the imperfect girls and boys like I once was. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret if you didn't know already. We all imperfect. And we ain't ever gonna be perfect. Perfect don't exist.
Imperfect is perfect if you ask someone like us.
And that is a good way to add to that. Perfect is in the eyes of the beholder. Like, if your boyfriend, your girlfriend calls you perfect, that's great. Like, y'all got great chemistry then. You know what I mean? Like, you can be perfect in that way, but in general, ain't nobody perfect.
I'm a floor full of ashes in a 90 model car, a couple missing teeth from chewing back a too long, fire wet gas, my attitude's no act, trouble was my middle name, it will fit my ass. In a world where the music scene is planned and paid for, I'm covered up
In a world where the music scene is planned and paid for, I'm the other country boy is what he says. And yet again, ain't that the fucking truth? The music scene is literally planned out. It's why, no matter how much we say, you know, maybe the labels help some artists be seen and whatever, like, yeah. I'd rather it be natural. Sorry. The labels are also the reason why a lot of artists don't get seen.
On the cover of some, I'm the other country boy. The other country
Fucking love that channel play. Love it.
I've gone head to head with the biggest names. Got golds and platinums on my wall and frames. Talk raw to the stars, they ain't shooting a thing. No EQ to give me around here twang. Came natural, Music City is my real birthplace. Tell the tourist if they're wildin', better pump and brake. So you're gonna see a man that ain't playing standing in a bar. He's one of us, and also a country star. He's a 4 full of ashes and a 90 model car. Couple missing teeth from chewing back too long. Fire with the gas, attitude no act. Trouble was his middle name, it would fit his ass. In a world where the music scene is planned and paid for, he's covered by us, but not on the cover song. He's the other country boy. I'm the other country boy.
My main thing that I'll pick out of that is I love the channel play. Like, anytime, you know, the engineer plays with the channels left to right and shit like that, like, I just love that. The audiophile in me goes crazy. But next one, final one off the album. A big old long album review that I've done. Big old long one. We're at over 3 hours. But that's what happens when you do re-listens and shit like that. So I knew it was going to be long. But new chair, don't care. Glad for those of you who stuck around for the whole thing. Appreciate you so much. Anybody who stopped by throughout, appreciate y'all as well. But this one is the 14th and final song off the album. Upchurch and Brianna Harness, Lasso of Gold. So let's check it out.
Evolving from thriving in shadows. Had a dream that the world would need my glove. So I catch vibes, fun cruise rides, 10 in a cloud, think I'm way past 9. Never lonely at the moon, I ain't been rode by my lasso gold. By my lasso gold.
Yeah, the grass is only greener on the other side. There's more tears coming from their eyes. Even the real do not realize the lies that are filled behind their eyes. Can't elaborate if you only ate with no labor. Can't talk about your goals with your haters. So I'd rather be worth knowing than well known later. I'm all out of favor.
Evolving from thriving in shadows. Had a dream that the world would need my glow. So I catch vibes, fun cruise rides, head in a cloud, think I'm way past 9. Never lonely at the moon, ain't been wrong by my last soul gold. Cliffside, vision looking like starry night. From a paint stroke, I built a castle out of neon light. Pink, purple, and navy more blue than a Neville's track on an AM tune. Static so magic, the soul gotta have it. Smile in the dark in her puddle's reflection. Ain't nothing more clear than crystal. Even tears roll together no matter where they drip from. Evolving from thriving in shadows. Had a dream that the world would need my glow. So I catch vibes, run cruise rides, head in a cloud, thinking way past nine. Never lonely as the moon, baby road, by my last soul gold. By my last soul gold.
That was very pretty. And I almost feel like, I don't know when the last time I checked out Brianna Harness was. I'm pretty sure I've done a reaction to her. But I know I've listened to plenty of her music. And I just feel like her singing since the last time I listened to her has drastically improved. And she was already good then. Like, her voice was just so crisp. Her notes were on point. Like, it was a very, very pretty song. So, that being said, I didn't fully break down the lyrics in my head, so I did, for this purpose, I actually pulled up the lyrics. Genius actually had the lyrics for the song already. So, I will try to pay close attention to the lyrics on this re-listen and kind of give you my thoughts as we go.
Evolving from thriving in shadows. Had a dream that the world would need my glow.
So, that's, like, so poetic in how he says that. Like, had a dream that the world would need my glow. Like, bro, you're 100% right. You have been a fucking glow to the world in the stuff that you've done for us.
So I catch vibes, run cruise rides, head in a cloud, think I'm way past nine. Never lonely at the moon, ain't been road.
I mean, you're doing the right thing. I mean, I personally think life is all about the vibes. Absolutely all about the vibes.
By my last soul gold. By my last soul gold.
Yeah, the grass is only greener on the other side. 'Cause there's more tears coming from their eyes. Even the real do not realize that
Ooh. The metaphor there, I love what she said. Yeah, the grass is only greener on the other side because there's more tears coming from their eyes. Perfect poetic rhyme, right? But if you think about that, their tears are watering the grass. That's why the shit's greener. Like, it's so beautifully poetically. But it's almost, I don't know if cruel's the right word, but when you break it down,
that I feel behind their eyes. Can't elaborate if you only ate with no labor. Can't talk about your goals with your haters. So I'd rather be.
yo, I feel that. You can't talk about your goals with your haters. Like, the haters ain't seeing where you're trying to go. Your haters are only throwing hate and throwing shade. So she says, so I'd rather be worth knowing than well known later. That's the way I feel, bro. And she'll leave it here, because I'm reading ahead, obviously. But she'll leave it here with, I'm all out of favors. Yo, I'm with that coldness right there. Like, I'm only on good vibes. Like, fuck all your hate. Throw what you want, but I ain't catching. You know what I mean? Like, I'll leave y'all to decide.
Worth knowing the well-known later, I'm all out of favor.
Evolving from thriving in shadows. Had a dream that the world would need my glow. So I catch vibes, cruise rides, head in a cloud, think I'm way past night. Never lonely at the moon, ain't been wrong by my last soul gold.
Now, the only part that I'm trying to still decipher here is the reference of lasso of gold. So never lonely at the moon that ain't been roped by my lasso of gold. Maybe somebody can give me some insight. That's the one thing I'm just not... It might be like tomorrow else and I'll be like, aha, that's what it was. But I ain't quite picking it up yet.
By my last soul gold. Cliffside, vision looking like starry night. From a paint stroke, I built a castle out of neon light. Pink, purple, and navy more blue than I never strike on an...
Yo, that's a cool visual too. He says, cliffside, vision looking like starry night. From a paint stroke, I built a castle made of neon light. Like the imagery on that. And speaking to, like, back when... Well, he still does show us from time to time, but he used to actually, like, do videos of like painting and shit like that, like, to see his passion in the shit he can create, because I can't draw for shit. I can't do none of that stuff. So, like, just the imagining him painting like a neon castle, that's fucking awesome.
Static so magic, the soul gotta have it. Smile in the dark in her puddle's reflection. Ain't nothing more clear than crystal. Even tears roll together no matter where they drip from. Evolving from thriving in shadows.
Sometimes, so I'll restate what the lyric was, but smile in the dark in a puddle's reflection ain't nothing more clear than crystal. Even tears roll together no matter where they drip from. In a kind of fucked up way, I relate with that. Like, to the extent, like, even though it's sad, like, even tears roll together no matter where they drip from. Like, sometimes the hardships and the struggles that you've been through, like, if you can share it with somebody, if somebody's had similar struggles, or, you know, you're here now, you're here together, like, we can relate on that. You know what I mean? Sometimes your struggles is what you relate on. Sometimes the tears are what you can relate on.
Had a dream that the world would need my glow. So I catch vibes, blunt cruise rides, head in a cloud, think I'm way past night. Never lonely at the moon, baby, road. By my last soul gold. By my last soul gold.
I love that part too. The typical, well, I shouldn't say typical, but the amazing way that they put this song together. By my lasso of gold, they say together, but then you have the echo in the background, part of the duet. Brianna saying, evolving from thriving in the shadow, or in shadows. And then he says, or they both say again, by my lasso, or sing again, by my lasso of gold. And then she accents in the background again, that the world would need my glow. That's why I love having lyrics in front of me. Like, it gives you a little more full picture when you can fully, like, sometimes that accent would get missed, at least in my review, because I wouldn't fully be able to catch what she said. But it's such a soft touch, a beautiful touch to the chorus there. And now she's going to go to the outro. Yo, and that's gonna stick in my head as a conclusion to that song. Never lonely at the moon, ain't been roped. Like, I am seriously curious as to what they were saying. Seriously curious on that one. Oh, he mentioned a lasso platinum earlier in the track. Okay. So you did comment on it. See, I was looking at lyrics, and of course my tablet fucking died because I didn't have it plugged in. So, yeah, all went to shit just on the end song. But, yeah, I'm just really curious where they were going with that. Never lonely at the moon, ain't been roped. Talking about by my lasso of gold. And, yeah, now I'm going to have to, like, check out Kurt's reaction and shit like that, and maybe check out other ones because I'm really curious on that note. I loved the whole song. I think it was probably one of the most beautiful songs off the entire album, honestly. And I don't know as far as an order goes. Like, I really did love the song, and regardless of not understanding the Lasso of Gold reference, like, the rest of it was very beautiful. Brianna's voice was on point. Like, I think it was a perfect duet for those two. In light of what you said, Misty, I mean, obviously it has some other things, but just concentrating on the song itself, it really truly was, like, a perfect song with those two being together and stuff like that. And I can really, really relate the tears rolling together line like that. So relatable. And unfortunately, that's probably why I'm single is usually relationships where you're relating on your downfalls or relating on your heartbreaks don't always work out. Because everybody's got their problems. But, so, looking back on the album as an album conclusion, Writer's Room is one of my favorites. Rodeo is another. Sex in a Lighter is another. And I think Lasso of Gold. So those would be my top tracks, for sure. And regardless of their relationship with Brianna and Church, I think the future holds more songs between those two, regardless. Like, they've always had a friendship. He's always been good with Struggle, Brianna, whoever, Like, I think they're perfect together musically anyway. So, Rodeo is going to be one of my ringtones for sure. That's no doubt. And Lasso of Gold was a perfect closer. Dude knows how to put together a fucking album, man. He really does. Like, it always ends on a perfect ending. He has that chemistry of the album down pat. Allergic to relationships. I'm not allergic to relationships. I just... Yeah. I don't know. I am endlessly searching for that relationship that I can do whatever the fuck I want, just as she can do whatever the fuck she wants. And when we come together, it's great. None of this, like, oh, I'm insecure when we're gone, all that shit. Like, I want to be confident in another relationship where I'm not worried about what the other person's doing. And I want them to feel the same way about me. And I want to do fun shit together and still be able to do whatever, not lose yourself in a fucking relationship. So, anyway, on that note, it was really a truly amazing album. Like, I think this was a great country album. I like that he threw a more country rap song in between. And, of course, it just makes the genre. The genre is church. So, appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate y'all watching. Be sure to treat the comment section like it's your own personal live chat. I will respond if there's things to respond to. And let me know what you thought of the album. And yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.